So my amazing coaching method, which is called Fall in Love Easy, works no matter what your love life situation is right now. This works if you're looking for that dreamy love life and life partner. This works if you need to boost your confidence and find your love for yourself. This works to strengthen your current relationship. I have worked with many clients of many ages and all walks of life, and no matter their life status, this method works. I've seen single women fall in love. I've seen married women improve their marriages. I've seen women begin to accept and love themselves. This kind of coaching sees confidence and decisiveness skyrocket in women. And I've seen women make more money and follow more dreams than ever before. This method works. I use it every day. I teach it to my clients. You just repeat the steps over and over and over. It's a practice and it becomes your new life. Okay, so first, you must know what kind of a relationship you want to create. Again, whether it's a love life partner or a relationship with yourself, you have to know what you're working toward in order to know how to get there and in order to know when you're there. So why is this relationship important to you? What does it mean to you? What kind of feelings will you have when you have this relationship, when this part of your life is conquered? What are your own values and boundaries? How can you practice them? And how important is it that someone else in your life share those same values and boundaries? Step 2, get to know your inner mean girl. She's holding you back. I bet you have a loop running in your head over and over and over. And I'm curious if she's bullying you or if she's supporting you. Because if you're really hard on yourself, if your inner mean girl is bullying you, then she's holding you back and she's keeping you stuck. So I want you to evaluate her. I want you to consider the ways in which she's holding you back. And I want you to learn to think a little bit about why she was created, when she may have been created. And that kind of information can really shed a light on how long your inner mean girl has been around. Because that also shows us, it takes time to get these steps into a habit, and that's okay because this inner mean girl has been around for a really, really long time. She might be holding on tight, but that doesn't mean it's impossible to change her. So just evaluate that inner mean girl a little bit and pay attention to her. All right, step 3, talk back to her. If she's saying mean things, come up with nicer things for her to say. These are your new mantras. These become your new beliefs. And it takes practice and it takes some self-awareness. So in step 3, you really begin to develop self-awareness. And to do that, you've got to start paying attention to the loop that plays in your head. You've got to start paying attention to your thoughts. How much judgment do you show for yourself and others? What do you actually believe that you're capable of? And this is where you really start to change your self-talk, and you kind of teach your inner mean girl to stop being such a bitch, honestly. And then you really, through that present moment awareness, you can really begin to practice these new skills. Step 4, being overdoing. Be the woman who has what she wants. It's more important to practice being the woman than it is to think about the how-to steps. I have a lot of clients who ask me, well, how do I do it? How do I do it? How do I do it? And I go back to step 1 and I'm like, remember, these are the feelings you want to create. You have access to those feelings at all times. How do you create those feelings now? Because that's where we bring in step 5, letting love find you. You get to stop worrying about your future. You get to stop doubting yourself, because as you practice being the woman who's got what she wants, you actually attract it into your life. So it starts from within, and then once you feel it inside, you start seeing it outside. It's awesome and it works. It's beautiful. And then you just keep repeating these steps over and over and over in every single part of your life. And before you know it, your inner mean girl has become your cheerleader. You're seeing your own life change in every area. And when you hold this really high vibe energy, the people around you begin to change. They kind of come up to your level. It's really, really amazing the way the universe works. And you can begin to develop these habits. Like I said, I teach these habits to my clients, and we just do them over and over and over with every area of life, with every negative belief that the mean girl is saying. We change all of that. You know, this method is your ticket to a life that you've always wanted. If you're curious to know more, just shoot me an email and get practicing, because you can do this. Look, hiring a coach makes this, it helps hold you accountable. It makes this easier to learn because because I'm with you, I'm supporting you, I'm on your team. And maybe it makes it much faster for your life to change, but everyone is capable of doing this work, no matter whether they're working with someone or not. So I encourage you, at the very least, just give it a try. Reach out to me if you have questions. I'd love to hear about your experience. And I'll see you next week.